Hello, welcome back to Funtime Crafts 24/7. This is a project share video, and what I'm sharing with you are these beautiful card collection that I made using the Griffin Stain Glass card front 4x6 dies. This is a really beautiful die set. It is so stinking fun. Comes with two style of card front panels, two style of stained glass, plus their layering dies, and they are just gorgeous. They work great, cut nice, and I had a ton of fun playing with them. Here are the inspirations you get that come with the dies, and then the instructions on how to put it together, and absolutely lovely. So I was just going to quickly share with you what I made, and just kind of go over a little bit of the basics, because I'm sure if you have it, you already know how it goes together. So this one, I just used the dies kind of like how they're intended. These are all 5x7 cards. And so this one has a 5x7 black card front. This is some Anna Griffin orange cardstock ran through one of her embossing folders. It's the stone wall. Created an ivory border with the compendium dies. Cut out the layering in some navy. Cut down a larger layering die that came out of the middle of that, because I cut it out in black as well to get that, and made it smaller, cut it down to fit behind this layering here. And so then I took a layer, put some adhesive on it, put some gilding flakes on it. That's Cosmic Shimmer gilding flakes back there. And then cut out a super shiny gold frame to put on the top of it. Pop that up with dimensionals, glued these two straight down to each other, and then adorned it with some bird and butterfly embellishments and foil stickers and one of the sentiments, and thought this just came out so pretty. Did up the inside with some of the leftover pieces I had, and just really enjoy how nice this card came out. This is such a fun die set. It's absolutely beautiful. I also made a shaker card, and with a window that goes through the card, so that way it lights up from the back, and really makes it look like it's a gilded stained glass effect. I just think this just is so lovely. But it also looks like, because of the diamond dust that's in the shaker, it looks like it's like snow covered. It's so pretty when you look through it. It's absolutely lovely. Isn't that just gorgeous? So just made a shaker portion with some pink acetate, some clear acetate, some clear cardstock. This is a Carte Noir card base, some Carte Noir flowers from the flower kit, more gold, and then these are gold flourishes that I used under it. Sentiment from the birds and butterflies, popped them up to give them dimension, and just thought this just came out super lovely. And the back came out really clean, and I just love how this looks, and just the fun shaker element of it. It looks like snow. It's so pretty. So if you did that in like red and green, oh my goodness, that would be gorgeous. This is the other one I made. It's very similar. Changed up the flower on the inside and made the border a little bit wider. And I still think it's all so lovely. I know I'm not explaining everything, but I was just really wanting to give you some inspiration on using this set, because the dies are just absolutely beautiful. They are so lovely. This is another card. This one I did up. This was actually a product from this one here. How I created it. This stained glass window card uses green and red acetate sandwiched in between two clear card panels, and then it has a gold frame over the top of it. I cut the window through this one as well, popped in a holiday sentiment insert. When I was doing that, I originally had a green one on this card here, and noticed afterwards when I made this card how much the lighter background really illuminated the card, and refracted the light through it, and made it just glow like a real stained glass window. And so since I had this spare panel that was left over, I actually just adhered it on the top to make it, to lighten it up. And it did lighten it up quite a bit, but you can still see a big difference between the two, how they glow and how they reflect the light from the darkness of the insert. And just thought it came out. They're both really, really pretty, but I really like this one because of how much brighter it is, and it just glows so much more like a stained glass window. So these are the woodland and poinsettia stickers, and just cut them apart how I needed to. Some Anna Griffin matte gold, ran through a Spellbinders embossing folder, popped each of those layers up with some foam tape. Not foam tape, some dimensionals, and just thought that they both came out so pretty. This one I stickled up with some diamond stickles, and then this one I just left. And I still think they both came out super, super nice. And they're fun with these holiday inserts. It gives it an extra flair and an extra fun element when it's sitting on the table. I just think they're just so lovely. But yeah, green and red acetate on these two to make the designs in those. So then this one here was because to get this one to work, when you have to run a separate intricate die frame, or frame die. You have to cut the frame out, the intricate with the intricate and the layering to get the frame. And to make it to where you didn't have to put adhesive on the acetate elements and they could just stay clear and look like a window, I actually sandwiched them between two pieces of clear acetate in a frame I cut out in white cardstock that had adhesive on both sides. So I took that frame and stuck it to the clear panel. Then I paper pieced the red and the green pieces of acetate into that frame, peeled off the top sticker backer, and stuck the other clear panel over the top of it, and then sandwiched it in between these two layers after I cut the hole out of the card and all these layers. You just cut the oval through so you have a window. And then I stuck another frame on top of that was cut out in gold with adhesive on it, and thought that just came out really cool and really was very, very much looked like a stained glass window, and thought it came out just super pretty. But so that's how I did that. And so since I cut that frame out that had adhesive on both sides, well, you ended up with all the pieces that came out of it. And I thought, gosh, you could do something else with those. So I then made this card here, and I paper pieced a design. So I put all the magenta ones in first, took the backers off, stuck them in another frame under a piece of acetate, and then sprinkled glitter on top of them, burnished that in really good, tapped it all off, made sure they were all full of glitter and no glitter was coming off, and then paper pieced the rest of the pieces back into the design and put that purple glitter on there, burnished it in really good, and then stuck a piece of clear acetate over the top of that in a 4x6 panel underneath this card front panel here, and then stuck another gold frame on top of that, and thought that just came out so pretty and got to use up those pieces. And I just thought that was super, super fun. And then these are favorite four flowers, and gold flourishes too. And then birds and butterflies as well. And just stacked the heck out of them. And definitely went to the 7 layers of Anna Heaven on this one, and thought it just came out so, so pretty. I really like how this one came out. And the acetate over the top of that glitter, it just keeps refracting back and forth, and you just get an uber super shimmery glittery effect. It is absolutely gorgeous. I don't think you can see it as beautiful as it is in real life. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love this glitter effect. It is so, so pretty. And it's pretty like the shimmery of the diamond dust is in this one. And this one is so cool. And to make this one even easier, I got some 3mm foam sheets off of Amazon, and then ran them through my Xyron front and top and bottom to get acetate on both sides with the permanent adhesive. And that worked like a charm, sticking it in between the two acetate panel layers, and it just came out looking like a beautiful snow-covered window. So pretty. So then the next one I have is this one right here, and this one's fun because it is so simple. It uses one of the vellum cards I cut the front off of a vellum card down to probably 4.25 by 6.25. Cut the window through the card base and popped that layer over the hole, and then layered up some cardstock and some vellum. This is the wildflower cardstock, popped up on dimensionals. That card front's popped up on dimensionals. Cut out a beautiful pink foil, layered it on top so it looks like a stained glass with the image in it. And it's sitting on the table. The light just glows from behind and makes it look like it's a kind of like a lantern card, like lit up. It's really, really neat and just turned out so pretty. Use some Anna Griffin Rose flower stickers and silver flourishes, stickled them up with some diamond stickles, and thought this card just came out so pretty. I just love how it glows in the light, and just you get to see that beautiful image that's on that vellum. From the vellum card base. These are some pieces that were left over from cutting out the panels, and just popped them on the inside to help adorn and decorate that up, and thought this one just came out super lovely, and it was really easy and quick. So last but not least is this fun one. It's another window panel card. This uses the Thoughtful Paper Collection. That paper and the flowers. This is birds and butterflies there again, and some more Heartfelt Creations gold. And then this one is fun because these are the leftover pieces from cutting out the stuff on the front, so I just adorned the inside with them and thought that looked really pretty. And but this one is fun because I took there again, two 4.25 by 6.25 clear cardstock panels, and in between that I sandwiched a clear piece of acetate that I ran through my Xyron to get adhesive on both sides of it, die cut it out with the layering die, and then peeled off the front adhesive backer. And then I took diamond dust, colored it up with some raspberry alcohol ink, and then sprinkled it over the front on the adhesive, burnished it in really good. Now, diamond dust is cut glass, so you have to be really careful. So you want to use a thick cardstock, scrap cardstock on the front of it to press it in, to burnish it into the adhesive to get it to stick. And so as soon as the acetate was covered with as much of the diamond dust as I wanted it to be, I sandwiched it in between with some score tape of those two clear panels. So if there was any diamond dust wanting to escape, it can't, because it's sealed in between those. And so then cut a window through the card base in this layer, and then sandwiched that clear acetate in between those two layers with some score tape. Added a Heartfelt Creations intricate die front frame panel in their gold, in the Luxe Gold, and then adorned it with those stickers and stuff, and thought it came out really pretty. This flower actually ended up here on the top. I was originally only wanting to do a swag at the bottom so you could see more of the frame, but this one up here ended up, because of how I taped it, I actually taped this panel so I could cut the window out on the top and the bottom with my yellow tape, ran it through the die. Well, the pressure made it stick so bad it ripped it, and so I glued it back on, so you can't really tell that I did right there, but if there was nothing there, you could really see it, so I stuck the little flower up there. So then I learned from doing that, when I did this one, to stick this panel on the front to cut them out together so it was the same, and my panel was where I wanted it. I did the rolled tape method behind this panel here to stick it to the card front, and then that way it would be behind the piece that was getting cut out and I wasn't using, and it wouldn't ruin my card front or my card layer. And so yeah, that's how that one ended up with the beautiful flower embellishment up there. But yeah, so that was kind of the happy accident. I think it's pretty fun, and it looks really stinking nice and fun, and I just thought it came out so cool with the diamond dust colored up with that raspberry alcohol ink. I think it's so pretty. But yeah, and it's sitting on the table. This one is another one that diamond dust, that glass reflects the light. Anyways, it makes it shimmer so amazing, especially because the acetate just keeps reflecting it back and forth, and it just sparkles so much. I don't think the camera could even pick up how beautiful these cards are. They are so pretty with that diamond dust in them. or the glitter. Oh man, they're so pretty. I think this is just an absolutely gorgeous set. It is so beautiful. I really loved working with it. I really loved making these cards. Yeah, they were so fun. I tried to do a tutorial on it, but kind of having some technical difficulties. I'm not sure what is going on with the trying to get content on, but yeah, I don't know. So I'm doing my best. And I thought a project share better than nothing, right? Beggars can't be choosers. So I was like, well, we'll just do this and it'll be really fun. And then I'll just have a lot of examples for you. So I have one more idea with this stained glass die set that I'd like to give a whirl. And so I was going to see if I can make a video with that. Otherwise, if I can't, I think I'm just going to post the pictures on Facebook and not even worry about it. And so all of these will actually have photos on Facebook under the Anna Griffin, or I also post in the Joanne's website as well. I love posting there. People are so fun there. And not website, Joanne's Facebook page. I just love posting over there because everybody is so fun, and the Anna Griffin ones as well. I post on those where it's appropriate, you know, because you can't do it in the scrapbooking one and that stuff like that. So, but it will be on Friends Who Love Anna, I think is the one that, you know, we're all a part of. But anyways, I'll put the pictures there. You'll be able to find them anyways. And so, yeah. But let me know which one is your favorite, which one you like, if you've used the stained glass yet, and if you're in love with it as well. I'll try to get that other tutorial up pretty soon. Otherwise, look for the photos on Facebook. And hopefully I'll be back soon with another either project share or tutorial. Hopefully you guys are having a great summer and having a ton of fun, or playing in your craft room, whatever you guys are doing. And I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. And until next time, happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye.